you so much for being here. We are about to get started with our Go live with ease, confidence, and we're going to go live so that we can build our community. So let me know if you are new to my live. You're going to come in, you're going to say hello, and we're going to get to talking and chatting. I appreciate you all being here. And this is my 4 p.m. live where we talk all things going live. And so, got a couple things we're going to do. We're going to continue our conversation from this morning. I want to make sure people are feeling confident and at ease and feeling as if anything that comes your way, you can do it. So I appreciate that. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate all the support that happens with this panel and in this channel rather, and how you guys are coming in supporting me. So I have 950 subscribers. So we're gonna keep growing. This is our year. This is our year. 2025 is our year. So we'll see if we can hit that magic number 1K. But it's okay if we don't. We can take it into next year. Doesn't stop any show. We're gonna continue to do what we're doing, continue to grow, continue to build. That's what this is all about. So let me know if you have any questions as you coming into my live. Feel free to come in. Feel confident that you can come here and support the live stream by following, clicking that like button, clicking the like button, also subscribing and commenting. And we talk all things going live here. So feel free to connect. I appreciate you all doing that. And we're going to continue to grow as we go live. Okay? So if you have not been here before, I typically say there are some ground rules, some things you need to do to make sure you are supporting the live stream. So you got to make sure you're 18 years and older. Okay, you got to be of age. So make sure you are 18 years and older. Hey, how you doing, Idea Barista? Yeah, I'm here. I was just on somebody else's panel. Hello. How's everything going? Did you go live? You didn't go live because I got a chance to look. I didn't see you. I saw you in Glow's live for a second. I think you stopped through there, which is awesome. She is a new creator, so I'm happy she felt the support. I need to add her to the group. Matter of fact, let me do it now before I forget. Yeah, I can put, okay. Let me see. I'm following her too, so that's good if I'm following her. Let's see if it pops up. It does. So there we go. She is added. So now I gotta get a new group chat. I fella, not yet. Okay. Not yet. I will go live later. Keep me posted. Make sure you share it out. Yeah, she was surprised every time one of us popped in. That's awesome. That's awesome. So she's officially added in the group chat. Now I gotta get a new group chat. Well, I could do a little musical chairs. There's a few people not going live, so I'm like, you know what? They just taking up space, so I might move some people around or uninclude them because they're not going live. So actually, yes, there's two people I need to change out now that I think about it. Her crafts are gorgeous. They are. They are. She's so talented. I didn't get a chance. I'm gonna ask her if she comes into my live later. How does she do the design? Is I'm thinking it's 3D printing, maybe, or something on a computer to make that design. I'm assuming. I'm assuming. So I don't know. I don't know. But that would be interesting if she's craft carving it too, designing and carving it, as well as showcasing it for us to see or gluing them together. And I saw her gluing. Was she painting also at one point? Because some of the words were color, color. I'm assuming painted, maybe. So definitely, I just assumed, but it looked like wood. So maybe it was a cutter of some sort. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hello, friends. How are you? Those who come in the room, I am chatting with my moderator, the Idea Barista. So if you're new to my live, go ahead and click the thumbs up. See that little thumbs up? Thumbs up the live, like the live, as well as if you haven't done so already, click the subscriber button so that you can become a subscriber of the channel. And then also click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. Idea Barista, it is December 8th. We have 950 subscribers. If there were sound effects, I would do it right now. But yeah, we have 950 subscribers. We're on a road to 1K before the year is out. So we'll see if we hit that mark. We'll see. You never know. You never know. I'm optimistic, but hey, certain things happen, but I'm going to keep going regardless. Yes, yay. You saw where she put the house rules in the chat, so make sure you are behaving. And you have to be 18 years and older, both on YouTube and TikTok. You have to be of age to go live. So we say to be on this channel and my live stream, I'd like for you to be 18 years and older. And then we also say that this is a professional channel. Make sure you keep your comments professional. We are talking about how to go live, specifically on TikTok, but just live streaming, just things you need to know in terms of how to engage your audience, how to keep the conversation going, what to talk about, those things. So we say all things live streaming. So feel free to ask questions. I tell people all the time from a YouTube perspective, I started in April going live. I still go live twice a day because I co-stream on TikTok. So I mainly talk about TikTok, but I go live twice a day telling people all the tips and strategies for going live. I started this live stream in April of this year, 2025. With 50 subscribers, you have to have 50 to go live on YouTube. And with those subscribers, I started going live daily, twice a day. And now on this day, December 8th, I have 950, almost hitting 1,000. So I'm pleased with the growth. It could have been a faster growth. It could have been some things I could have done differently in terms of optimizing my profile and some things I want to pay attention to. I will do that in 2026. I'm going to start doing that. But really, it's just a matter of growing. So this becomes a playlist. If you're here listening, you can go back and watch. I want you guys to watch more often, but go back and watch the playlist so you can learn what I'm talking about, specifically as it relates to TikTok. If you're new to my live, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so YouTube know you're here and know that you're supporting the live stream. And then if you haven't done so already, click that subscriber button so that you can get notifications of when I go live and when I post content by clicking the bell as well. All right, so we are going to go over into the TikTok streets. Like I said, this becomes a playlist so you can go back and watch it. My moderator, she's here to answer questions as well. Oh, Doc, there's a user that has come in a few times asking if you need a video editor. I get those offers all the time, to be honest with you. I get those pretty often. Because they're like, girl, you need an editor. And I saw your campaigns went live. My campaigns? Which campaigns? Tell me more. What I put on school? The campaigns for recruiting and new and experienced creators? Is that what you're talking about for December? I think that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about. Or are you talking about something else? I'm not sure. The December one she posted. Yes. Okay, perfect. I was like, yes, it did. I was like, wait a minute. What I do? Yeah, so I call them challenges. They're campaigns, but for me, it's like, okay, how do I challenge my community to do a little bit more, to have a little incentive out there and keep the train moving? So we'll see. I think you guys forget about those campaigns. So I have them out there. People are like, I won? Oh my God, I didn't know I won. Hello, how you doing, Isabella? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting a comment in the chat saying hello. I appreciate it. We talk all things live streaming here, and specifically, I talk about TikTok. So we're gonna go over there in just a few moments. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4:30. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go over to TikTok. Let me go ahead and go. I thought it was just 4:15 in my mind. It was not almost 4:30. I thought it was much. I always remember them just getting used to soliciting stuff still. Yes. Okay. All right. Hey, go live, friend. You got this. You got this. You can do it. Let's see. Let me just go live myself. Oh, my battery's not charged. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a TikTok Creator Network agency. We're going to talk all things going live. Let me know if you're new to my live stream. Come on in. Let me know where you're from. We're going to get started to talk about the live experience. And we're going to set goals for 2026. So let me know if you're new to live and if you're new to my live and if you have questions. So come in. I want to talk to people who are nervous, afraid, shy, scared. If you are any of those things, come on in. Let's get to talking and chatting. I got so many things on my mind. I want to make sure I'm sharing with all of you. And so as you think about your life journey, how you doing, Anna? Thank you so much, pals. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming on in. Over here on the TikTok side of the house. Appreciate you coming through. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate the support, friends. So we're just getting started. Running is a blessing. How are you, friend? How's everything going? Are you walking or running? How is everything going, friend? Um, so we are going to talk all things live streaming. This is my 4 o'clock, and it's almost 4:30. Hi everyone. How you doing? Holla Q, how's everything going? Holla Q, where are you at? Are you still East Coast, or did you make your way back to the West Coast? And how's everything going for you, friend, as well? Thank you so much for coming in. Those who are coming in, make sure you like the live and share it out. Let me share out my own live. I have not shared it out. So friends know I am here. And I'm going to share out my live right now. So I can't see the screen. So forgive me for a few seconds while I set up my screen and share out my live. Join me live. Okay, I'm just misspelling words, y'all. I'm just going to say that. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate everybody who has joined me. I might have missed you if you came in. Hello, Frank. Yep, still in Mass for a few days. Oh, nice. Um, Dr. Lisa, I'm chilling, ran and walked already. Did you? Ma'am, it's cold outside. You better quit playing. where, where are you? Where are your guests, Dr. Lisa? Well, the live just started, so we're gonna have some friends come join us. Would you want to come up as a guest? You want to come up as a guest? Let me know. I'm here enjoying the snow in North Carolina. Really, it's snowing there too. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, how are you, friend? Um, my friend running is a blessing is one of my sisters. Because she got mad at me. She's like, I'm not just a friend, I'm a sister. So I have to say it correctly. She is one of my sisters, and she is in Chicago. So that's my hometown. I'm originally from Chicago, so she is in Chi-Town right now, and it is cold. I know it is because I seen y'all weather. Because we're starting to get rimlets of that weather here in Florida with the rain, at least, and I know y'all got snow. So I'm not happy y'all sending us y'all bad weather. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Paz, you laughing at me? Yes. Running is a blessing. She checked me multiple times. Like, look here. I love the name Running is a Blessing. It is. It's a beautiful name. Um, she is a marathon runner, y'all. She did the New York Marathon. She is a marathoner. So she's done, let me take that back. She's done the Chicago Marathon. Let me correct myself because I'm gonna get checked later. She's done the Chicago Marathon twice and she just did the New York Marathon. So she's done 3 marathons. Okay. Let me get myself together, get it all the way together because I will be getting checked later. Yes, so she is doing her thing. He said congratulations. Yes. Yes, so she is doing her thing on the pavement, running, running, running. So she said, you know what? If I'm gonna have to have a TikTok name, I'm just gonna make my name Running is a Blessing. Running is just that, a blessing. He said, yes, please tell the people I will inform Queen Mother. All right, friend, I got you. I got myself together real quick. My husband used to run marathons. I'm so glad those days are over. It's grueling. Not that I've ran one before, but it is grueling. Has she qualified for Boston yet? Has she qualified for Boston? Have you qualified for Boston yet? Running is a blessing. G7 Nikki Rising, how are you, friend? I think the answer might be maybe. I'm not sure because I know there's certain races you have to do to qualify. Adapting to land to plate life. Nikki on a prayer. I love that prayer Q&A. Thank you so much, Lifestyle Medicine, Holistic Sustainability with God's Grace, Time to Make Life Happen. I love their bio, friend. Look at you. Let's see. Halleck Q, hold on 1 second. You got filtered. Let me unfilter us. It's hard supporting marathoners. You know, if my sister wasn't in the room, what I would say is, it is a thing. It is a thing. Our youngest just ran the CIM yesterday. What's that? CIM. I love that. Um, she said it's no joke, and they change their qualifying metrics. No, every year. Oh wow. Ooh, someone else making life happen. Awesome. Yes. The grueling practice runs, dropping off and picking up the injuries. I know. It's a lot. And then the marathon itself. You're like trying to make sure you are there for them. I did it one time, y'all. I am just joking. So it was fun supporting. Yes, the California International Marathon was with Sarah Hall on the OG. Yes, I don't know what she's talking about. In Sacramento. Oh, is that? Oh, that's what that is. Oh, that's what the CIM stood for. Okay, gotcha. In Sacramento, and her food and training. Oh yeah, my goal is the Yonkers Marathon. Okay, Yonkers. Okay, look at y'all running this marathon. You done brought all the marathon people in the room. So, I mean, running is a blessing. You done brought all the runners in the room. Look at this. I'm like, what is going on? What just happened to my chat? Hey, voice guru, how you doing, Trisha T? Y'all have me. I'm like, what am I reading? What is this? Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. Yes, definitely. Talk your marathon stuff amongst yourself. Talk amongst yourselves with the marathon conversation. The AI is going. Hold on. I had to plug in my phone. The AI is going to come back in a second and say, marathon chat, continue the conversation. Y'all going to get the AI having me talk about marathons. Um, Dr. Lisa there was for real, crying in her arms at mile 16. Yes, yes, I was there. OMG, trying to follow and meet him at the crowd marathon finish line with 7-year-old in a top. Oh, Lord. Thank you very much, Coach Voice Guru. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, friend. Yes, he got his time down to 3 hours and 5 seconds, 5 minutes, and he still has to shave 10 to qualify. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. Well, that is so running is a blessing. So we met, just so that you guys know the backstory. We met in college. She's one of my best friends for over 30 years from my college years. And I ran track and field. So running was a big part of my life. Marathon has never been on my bucket list. I was not a true distance runner. I was a middle distance runner. And so running longer than 5 miles is probably my cap, maybe 10, but five is probably, well, to be honest with you, I've only ran as much as like 5 miles. I think that's the longest I've ever ran. And so yeah, running is one of those things where I don't know if I want to put my body through it, since I've gone through prior training regimens and stuff like that. I don't know if marathon was ever on my list of things I wanted to do, but I applaud her and all of you who have done it and who continue to do it. It is definitely something that is a physical and mental um, you know challenge, and you're tackling it, so it's amazing. So I've understand the exhilaration runners feel and chase is a unique compulsion you'll have. Yeah, it is. It is. Awesome. Thank you so much for the follow, G7. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you all for sharing out the live. If you guys are new, go ahead and share out the live. We talk all things live streaming here. So I'm a TikTok creator network, so I talk about agency stuff if you're interested in that. And then I also talk about going live and doing a successful live stream as you're building your community. A lot of my newbies, they're like, what do I talk about? What's happening with all these buttons? What does all this mean? How do I get people to engage in my live stream? How do I keep the conversation flowing? What are things I need to do to get people to support my live through my live goal and stuff like that? So we talk about those things because a lot of it is based on you building community, and then also educating your community on how to engage. So how you doing, Janine? How you doing, E-Nurse? Um, One thing, Glow, are you in the room? Let me know if you're still in the room. Glow is one of our newbies. She just stopped by. Okay, I think you're still in the room, friend. Glow, I had a chance to stop by your live stream, but you said yes. Come to the front of the line, friend. Come to the front. You said, I'm here. I had a chance to stop in her live. So she is a new person that just joined the agency today. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit to Glow to make sure that she kind of knows how to run her live. And let me say this, friend, you are a natural. So whatever you're doing, keep doing. Keep doing, friend. I'm gonna start there. Keep doing the TikTok filter your little smiley faces, you and pals. TikTok, be nice. And so keep doing it. You did a great job with your live. How long have you been going live? Let us know that in the chat. How long you been going live? And then I was going to talk about live goal in here for Glow because she was trying to figure out the whole live goal piece. Oh wow, that means a lot. I feel like a tweak when I'm live. You're totally fine. No, it was very authentic and natural. I got questions though, Frank. You are talented. Okay, I have so many questions showing up. Oh, for her well today. Yes, 2.5 weeks. Oh wow. Oh, you've done great. That's awesome. 2.5 weeks. Okay. So here's what I will tell you. Here's my question about your crafting. Did you make those yourself? How did you make the little tree ornaments? Is that like a wood carving machine that you have to use? And like it had the name engraved in it? So that was my question. I couldn't put all that in the chat, but I was like, how did you make those? So it was really good. Yay, like today was crazy. The people all came in and went crazy with gifts. It was so cool. It was cool. Yeah, the gifting is really awesome. So here's what I will tell you. Your live goal, and you said it. One thing I will say, as you're new to going live, as you're new to going live, you're gonna set a live goal, and you should get in the practice of resetting it constantly because you're building engagement in your room too, and you're letting the algorithm know that your live goals are being fulfilled, and you can reset it and reset it. And so there is a practice. We talked about this in yesterday's meeting. There is a practice that people, if they don't achieve their goal before they end their live, they will go back in and set it for what the number they had, what number they got. So for right now, I have the little microphone. I got one. If my live ended right now, I should make a practice of going back in there and changing that goal to one so it looks as if I achieved my live goal. So a lot of people do that just to make sure TikTok thinks that you're meeting your goals. So that's part of it. So you want to set a goal that is hopefully something that is realistic and achievable for where you're at in your live journey. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna catch up on comments. I'm gonna say something else too about the gift gallery and live goal. Um, so yeah, I am not used to people being in there with me. Well, yeah, so that's part of it. You're gonna grow. People are gonna be there with you. I did that. They got me like 3 live goals today. Yes, yep. So you want to get in the practice of doing that. Here's what you did. You set your goal. I'm laughing a little bit because this is kind of newbie stuff, and so people who've been doing this for a while, they're gonna be like, oh, that's funny. I forgot to do it today. Oops. Has to get that adult daughter from work. Oh, you have to go get your adult daughter. Yes. Um, so here's a newbie thing that you did. You set your live goal. She set her live goal for 3 roses. I'm just gonna laugh at that. She set it for 3 roses. Now, Dr. Lisa in her room, guess what? She got her 3 roses. So he said, "Oh." So I give her 3 roses. She want 3 roses. Wait, I love the Nika Trisha teacher. I've been several others are so nice. Yes. Yes. Wait, what? Listen. So then she was like, oh, well, I set it for it was like a 5 cent gift. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, I'm gonna set this for 3 5 cent gifts, 5 coins. And I was like, okay, sweetheart, let me give you let me give you your goal achieved. And then she did 3 donuts. 3 donuts was good. Now that was good. Because 3 donuts gonna make a person think for a second. Now, again, it was achieved. But my point is, you set it for something where, ideally people are gonna go in and achieve it. And so if you're new and you're still building, you want something where people will engage with your live goal and not be intimidated by what you're doing. Before today, I only ever had like 5 gifts total. Okay, you did good then today. You said I'm a baby. You said I'm a baby. So wait a minute, TikTok gave me my flash goal. Let's see what TikTok talking about. Roses. Look at TikTok. TikTok said get 15 roses. Look at there. So I'm going to talk about flash goals for you next because you're going to see that I'm going to take me a minute to get over the 3 roses. Y'all like that, baby. She said it for 3 roses. Meanwhile, Holly Q, she got like 10 manifest. That's our goal. You said I got 3 roses yesterday too. Oh, no, she said it as her live goal. It wasn't her flash goal, short stuff. She said that as her live goal. Glow. So Glow, it was funny. I'm teasing you, but it's all in fun. Look at short stuff. She said, oh. so so with that, a couple things we're gonna talk about live goal. You said go girl, go bigger. No, you said no, I'm not. I'm laughing too. This is hilarious. Good afternoon. Thank you all supporting the live. I appreciate you. so so what you did was right. You and then you did the heart puffs. She did the heart puffs with 3 heart puffs too, y'all. Just saying. I think oh no, I think you did 10 heart puffs for the 10 heart puffs, which was good. But definitely go bigger. So um good afternoon. How you doing, you way? Thank you so much for being here. So here's what I would tell you. You're just starting off. Your room is starting to grow. You're starting to get friends and people to come in and sit with you for a little bit. You're going to build your community. You're going to post content. You are going to share out your decorative pieces. Post highlights from your video, from your page too, from your live stream as well. You do beautiful work, and so people need to see that. Put in your stories. Set a live event. So we're going to walk through this. Yes. Then gingerbread man, and something I was just clicking the ones that had cooler colors. Yes. So your gingerbread man. So here's what I would tell you. If you are looking to set a goal for yourself and you're still new or growing, you're trying to build your community, I would say definitely stick to the 1 coin, 5 coin, 30 coin might be your max. So between those type of gifts, those that might be your max, at least for the first, I'm going to say the first month. Okay, first 30 days as you're getting used to the platform, you're setting goals. So I would play around with different gifts in those type of coin denominations. You could decide what that looks like. It could be the gingerbread man, it could be the finger heart, it could be the heart puffs, it could be roses, it could be any of those, and you could decide what that looks like. So you would rotate between some of those gifts that are in there. Like I said, 30 coin gift might be where you want to max at, depending on how you do it. The quantity is what I was referring to when you was putting your gift up there, because I said, oh, put more roses. And so you were like, oh, let me go back to roses. I was actually saying 10 to 20 roses or 25 roses or something like that, because they're 1 coin. And so people will come in, they'll engage a little bit. You might set it at about 10. Just do 10 at first and see how many people come in and get it, and then reset it again. I know you're crafting, so there's a balance between being able to finish your craft, talk to the people, read the chat, and remember your gift goals. So you're going to have to balance that a little bit. But I would definitely make sure that whenever you put a goal up there, at least a minimum of 10. That's what I would tell you to do. Hello, how you doing, Jim? Appreciate you. Dr. Lisa needs 2 more roses. Let's go. Did I receive? I did. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys helping with that flash goal. So I'm going to talk about flash goal real quick for you too. This is kind of a conversation with Glow. She's our new friend in the room. Okay, can do that for sure. Yes. Yep. And so, um, let's see. I gave you the silly, the silly 3 roses. Did you give me back? You give me my roses back. Take your roses. So, oh, it's back now. It should be back. My live goal should be up there. It is the microphone. Um, so So what I would say so what happens on Mondays, it's funny, when I came live, I was like, I keep forgetting that today's Monday. When it comes to Mondays, Mondays are a little unique because people have a gift gallery that TikTok sets for you. It's based on what league you're in. So you're gonna have it starts with D level. So you're gonna have a D, C, B, or A gallery. So those are the galleries that are out there. And then as you're progressing, you're gonna go from D5 all the way up to A1, but it goes from D5, D4, D3, D2, D1. I did not check, Glow. What are you? Let's see. Let's see. What are you? You're a D5. Okay, so you're a D5. So you're a D5 league. And so, well, wait a minute, you might be D4 after today because people came all up in your gift gallery. Let me check. Let's see if it changed. Okay. No, you'll be. I think you'll be. I don't know if that's gonna last all day. You might move up to D4, but you might stay D5. We'll see. We'll see. By the end of the day, we'll see what happens if you drop below. But you might stay D5, but you might get two more fragments, which is good. Um, so with that, hey Kim Love Jones. So with that, you are essentially trying to make sure that you're paying attention to your gift gallery because today's Monday. TikTok sets goals for you as a live host. Okay. So as a live host, and we'll talk about leagues also, but as a live host, TikTok is saying, okay, well, wait a minute. If you're going to be out in these TikTok streets, we want to make sure that you are making progress in your live room. Okay. So think of this as a relationship. I say it all the time. It's a relationship between your viewers, the live host, and TikTok. Okay. So the three of us, we in a threesome, we in a relationship together, we go together, and we got to work together. Okay. For this to work, we all got to do our part. So your viewers are engaging in your live stream. They're not watching that, just watching to watch. Ideally, they're engaging. They're tapping the screen because those hearts matter. They're sharing out your live. They're commenting. That's all engagement. That's free engagement. And then there's engagement that you need coins for, where you become a fan club member and click the fan club. Did y'all generate a highlight? Thank you so much for generating those highlights. I'm gonna go back and see them. Coach Jesse messaged me some of mine so I can put them in my stories. So I'm gonna send some of my stories, but I don't think I saw any from you, Nika. Let me know if you send some too. Um, and then people can also send gifts through the gift box or your gift gallery. And that's what you saw happening. So if you look, Glow, real quick, if you click your photo where you just said hi to Kim, if you click your photo, you'll see your mini profile. In your mini profile, right there is where it says your gift gallery. So you got 8 of 9 gifts fulfilled. And so that's TikTok's way of saying, okay, if you're here, we want people to engage with your gift gallery. We want people to become title gifters and supporting your live stream. And then sometimes people will set the gift, I shouldn't say sometimes, a lot of times, people will set the gift that's missing from their gift gallery as their live goal. So that happens as well. Hey, Rose Gold, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So, I see it. Neat. So yes. So gift gallery and live goal. You can look at your live goal. I think you need the hearts and one of the hearts that are probably left that you need. Let's see. I'm assuming, yeah, it's just the hearts. So someone sent you one heart, but to become a title gifter and fulfill it, you need 5 in total. Said, I'm good. Good to see you. Good to see you as well, friend. So you're going to pay attention to that throughout the week. Somebody might come in and swoop in and become your title gifter for the hearts as well. Okay. So I'll talk about title gifters in 1 second. So I would ask for that as a goal next time. You can set it as a goal. You can put it in your as your live goal. You saw where you click this box up here and you can edit, and then you can find that particular gift in the list of gifts that are in the gift box and set it as your goal. And you might, so here's the caveat to that. In order for it to be satisfied as a gift that is filling your gift gallery, and for your gift gallery to get lit up, the person has to send you, one person becomes the title gifter, and they have to send you 5. At this point, you need 5 of them to become the title gifter. So somebody, now the person who did it before, if they came back, I don't know who was the person. Was it Pharaoh Mom? Let's see. I think it was. She sent one year. Pharaoh Mom. If she came back and sent the other four throughout the week, she would become your title gifter. But if I just randomly came in and saw that as your live goal and I sent you one, and then Leanne came in and she sent you one, neither one of us will become your title gifter because we didn't send enough. We would almost have to send two or three to beat Pharaoh Mom and then ultimately be in the running for the title gifter. But we're still not the title gifter yet. And so the person has to send five. And so that's a little tricky, and I say that out loud to you all because that's the only thing about when you have those type of gifts that need more than one item. So if it was like one galaxy, that's one thing because that's just one item. Or if it's like one, I don't know, what else is in it? One corgi, then that's one thing. Or one money gun, then that person can become the title gifter and you have it there. But when it's like multiples of one item, then that's harder for the person to become the title gifter. So I almost kind of say, don't make that your live goal. You can, but it's not likely that it will become someone will become a title gifter unless they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of keep that in mind. I hope, let me know if that didn't make sense for anybody, if I need to repeat that. Um, so you definitely want to keep that in perspective when you set things as your live goal, because again, you got to make sure, ideally, if it's from your gift gallery, that it is something that people can actually achieve and become the title gifter. Yes, Pearl Mom, she's awesome today too. She's learning. She is learning. I would tell her to keep going live. Um, so I know she was like, I don't know if I want to do this live thing. so here's what I will say when it comes to your gift gallery. So as people become your title gifter, you kind of want to pay attention to those people. You know what I'm saying? Those are people who supported you. And so as you're thinking about your journey and as you're going live and you're getting engagement in your live, you want to make sure you're going out and supporting those lives as well. In particular, your title gifters. You could look at the people who supported your live goal. You could look at your fan club members. You could look at your super fan members. Those are people who kind of have supported you when you think about from a week to week basis, especially with the gift gallery being a week long. You can go back and look and say, okay, these are the people I want to make sure that I have on my top of my to-do list as I'm kind of floating around and going to different lives, or making sure I'm supporting them because they supported too. That's where that reciprocity that people talk about, that's kind of where that comes from, because people are paying attention to that. And as you move up in your leagues, those gift gallery gifts become a little bit more pricier, a little bit more that TikTok is asking of you and of them. And so you want to make sure that you're also paying attention to that. Um, let's see. You said, Rose Gold, yes, it's a whole support system. Glow, we are available to support your live growth. Oh, journey, okay. There we go. Hallelujah. Love that. Love that. So thank you so much, Alicia. Thank you so much for coming in as well. I appreciate you all who are joining the live stream. Let me know if you're new. We're talking a little bit about live goal. We're talking about the strategy. We're talking about gift gallery as well. I'm going to do a quick crash course on leagues in a second, so you guys have that kind of on your radar. On on your radar, but don't worry about it. That's kind of what I would say about that. On your radar, but don't stress about it. Hey, friend, how you doing? Thank you for that daily heart me. New Murky, is that how you spell that? Marika? Tell me right. Mareki. I don't know if I said that right. Yes, I need all the help. You need all the help. Thank you so much for being here. I am divine feminine, all things align and divine. I love that. Follow. I am the niche, no niche. There you go, friend. You are the niche. Yes. All right. Thank you for being here. Um, hey, Socianana. Socianana, you said B. What does B mean? What you mean, friend? Hello. um, so Love Petals is new, also new to the agency. Glow just joined the agency as well. So I had a chance to go to Glow's live and we were talking about the live goal. And so that's how this conversation started. So let me know, new here, Jim Vibe. How you doing, friend? Blessings. That's what the B stand for. Thank you so much, Soul Nana. Diamond painting artist. Look at you, diamond painting tips and benefits. UGC creator, and they have your email. Awesome, friend. I that was my COVID crafty thing my daughter and I did together. We were diamond painting. I love that. We still have some diamond painting kits that we ain't done yet. And that's been 5 years now. So yeah, but we enjoyed it when we were doing it. Yesterday was too busy at the boutique to join the meeting. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. That we do them every Saturday. So that's totally fine. How you doing, Nettie? Thank you so much. Good afternoon, good evening. Appreciate you all being here. So we end up talking about the live goal and gifting and stuff because one of our new people in the agency, she had gone live and she was resetting her goals. So what this is just tips. I mean, really, it's up to you. I tell people that all the time. Pay attention to it though. Here's the thing about TikTok, and I don't want you guys to miss the bigger picture here. Okay? At the end of the day, you can come here, show up, and go live. Okay? If you want your room to grow, if you want TikTok to engage in your live stream, or people send people, if you want TikTok to send people in your live stream, and you want people to continue to come to your live stream and come across your feed, it's going to be important for your feed to add value for people to engage, meaning that people want to sit, they want to learn from you, they want to see what you're doing, they want to engage with you back. All that matters. Setting a live goal is important because at the end of the day, you got to kind of feed the beast. Okay, so TikTok is going to want to know that people are going to engage with your stream and you are going to be able to support by getting your gift gallery filled, or people get your gift or people helping with your live goal, or people tapping your screen watching your live. Ermi, how you doing? It's another newbie. Hey Ermi. She's new to the agency, not new to live. So hey friend. And so you want to make sure people are tapping your live, sharing your live, commenting. If your chat is chatting, TikTok's like, okay, I see the activity. So you want to get to the point, and Army, you do it well. And Army, if you guys get a chance, get to her live stream. Her room is rooming. I'm gonna say that right now. So her room is rooming. She is also a median, and so you're gonna want to sit in and just watch her in action. It is an experience. I will say that first and foremost. You said thank you. Here's what I will say though. You're really good with getting your chat going. Okay, because of what she's doing and sharing. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna pin her. Thank you. Make sure I can pin it. Perfect. That's Ermi. That's who I'm talking to. Favorite artist said, "Who is this?" And so her chat is moving and shaking, and it is people coming in and connecting the whole time. And so just know that she's really good with activating in that way. And people are asking her questions, they're engaging, they're dropping the hearts, they're doing all the things because of her instructions of them. So that's how they are supporting her live stream. So keep that in mind. If you could kind of figure out how to get that room moving quickly and get people engaging, that's going to be important. That activity is important. Army, we're gonna have to schedule a one-on-one because I want to make sure I'm able to stop by your live again. But also, from the time I did see it, I want to make sure there's a little things. Well, the live go, that might be what we're talking about for you. Let me go back to the live go conversation because I was talking about it from Glow's perspective, where she's new to this and she's trying to build her room. This was her first time getting her gift gallery almost filled, and people were coming and engaging in her live stream. Whereas you're probably the other part of that coin, where people are in your room, people are chatting, people are engaging, but they supporting the live goal a little bit. They're doing the daily heartbeat, but you probably could press. You probably at a point where you could press and make your live goal higher. That's what I would tell you. That would be probably the one thing I would say as kind of a quick tip from what I've seen. You probably could have your live goal a little bit higher so people are there, but they're engaging, but they're going to reach a little bit more from what they're doing. I can't remember what you had, but I want to say your goal was under 99 cents. So I probably would have it as, a little bit higher for you. You might even have the manifest, for all intents purposes. You could easily have that. Um, what time? Yeah, you know what? Mrs. Treetop asked the question, what time and day did you go live? You said, okay. Try it. Try it and see what happens. It couldn't hurt. And see what happens. If you need to change it, I mean, there's one live. You can test it out and test the waters. You might bump it maybe to something like that and just see and test the waters. And again, just be in the mindset of resetting it. That's what I would tell you. So when you get it achieved, you reset it. When it comes to your time, do you have a schedule yet? I don't think you do. You said I'm working on it. You're working on your schedule. It's like I'm working on it. Yeah, I don't know if I think right now you're doing. Thank you very much, Kim. Appreciate it. You're doing. You said same. You're working on your schedule too. Awesome. I think you're doing well a couple times a week at this point. So yeah, you want to figure that out and see what kind of schedule you want to have for yourself. I would say since the algorithm is favoring you, I almost feel like her live is almost like Wellness Girl, where she can come on 3 or 4 times a week and her room is still going to do well because of what she's doing. I would tell you though, see if you can get to a point where you have a set schedule where people know when to expect you, what time and day, and you can rely on the fact that TikTok is going to push people in your room, because at some point you may not see that same, you know, support from the algorithm if you're not here enough. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of keep that in mind. TikTok wants to make sure at the end of the day that you're being consistent. That whole concept of TikTok with the watch, I don't have my watch on, but with the clock ticking, they want to make sure you're showing up and being consistent. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, friends. So we were talking. You said I went live earlier today at 1 Eastern and had to leave after 2 hours to take my daughter out somewhere. Okay, gotcha. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the roses. Dr. Lisa, hold on. You talking about my singing? That's my attempt of singing, Mrs. Tree Top. You said, "What's up with the sultry voice when when you do you do like hello?" Because I can't sing. That's about it. My singing voice is like a sultry talking level. That's it. You do not want me to sing. But that's it. I'm trying my best. I was like, I need to do something with this gift. This gift has the microphone. Let me hold the mic. All right, that's so funny. You said, what's up with that voice? Okay, so let's go back to this because I want to bring up the flash goal for Glow. So Arnie, do you ever get a flash goal? Who gets flash goals? Anybody don't get flash goals? Maybe that's a better question. If you don't know what I'm talking about or never received a flash goal but heard people talking about it, who doesn't get flash goals? Trisha T, do you get a flash goal? Anybody? Let me know if you guys. I get them occasionally. Okay, on occasion. Okay, okay. You're live. How long have you been going live? Love Petals. How long have you been going live? Anybody else that don't get them? I'm assuming everybody gets them. What was the question? Flash goal. Who gets flash goals? Because I was gonna talk about that with Glow, so she understood the whole concept of flash goals. I had two come up and as two separate lives, but didn't know what to do with it. That was a week ago. Okay. Well, so yes, I do. You do? Okay. I haven't actually gone live yet, so I have not experienced that yet. Look at you, Anna. Like I have no idea. I don't know what it is. What is it? Oh Lord. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, Army, don't worry about it, friend. I don't think you need to worry about it if you're not getting them. So I wouldn't worry about them. Okay. We just had a flash goal that happened. I get them once. I get them once. I get past an hour most times. I didn't get one today and either live today. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So I'm surprised by that, Miss Treetop. Actually, hmm. I don't know the logic of why certain people get them and certain people get them more frequently. I feel like I get them a little frequently, um, almost daily. Me too. Yeah, so I can speculate. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to speculate that TikTok wants me to get the room moving a little bit more, and maybe that's why they're coming. That's part of it because they typically do come a little earlier. It was weird. My room was dead when it happened. Oh wow. TikTok's wrong for that. But I think that is part of the activity. Now, if there's nobody in the room, like who gonna help you meet your goal? And maybe that's part of where you would share the live out, have your room sharing the live out, and that activity's happening. And TikTok's like, okay, well, yeah, people are engaging. Okay. And so it's a way to activate the live. Hey Luna. So you do want, that's why I didn't even mess with it. Exactly. So you do want to get in the practice of supporting by pinning that flash goal. Now, here's the thing. Hey, Luna. Here's the thing about it. TikTok will put as a flash goal the daily heart me. The problem with that is the daily heart me is only given one time for that live, or one time a day rather. One time a day, your club members can come in and click your daily heart me. Well, here's what's happening. People will click it when they come in, like Luna just did. Well, 20 minutes later, or 15 or 20 minutes later, the flash goal pops up on your screen and it's the heart me. Anybody who's coming at live have probably came in and clicked the daily heart me, so they can't give it again. So now it's for anybody new. And you only can do one per person. So it's one gift per person for that flash goal. Okay? So it's like one rose. So we had the flash goal of roses, and it was one rose per person. And people sent a rose. Okay? And so it's a way for, thank you very much, Mrs. Treetop. It's a way for people to support your live stream and for TikTok to get a little activity in your room. So if you have a room where people are not necessarily doing the engagement that they need to do, or TikTok's like, well, wait a minute, let me set a flash goal in here and get this room to start moving a little bit. You can use that, and you should activate it on occasion. Maybe you don't do it all every time it pops up, but I think you should do it. Sometimes I say, you know what? I'm not doing this flash goal with you TikTok today. So we're not gonna do this because it'll be the heart me, and it's asking for 20 heart me's. And I'm like, okay, there's 19 people in the room. Why would you give me 20 heart me's knowing that half of these people already gave their heart me? So it does games like that. So you just be mindful of it. And it's up to you if you want to activate it or not. You don't have to activate it, but I think you should get in the habit of activating it a little bit so that your room can start moving in a certain direction and start having a little bit more momentum. And maybe TikTok will push you out on the FYP. You'll have a little bit more action that happens to your room. When I told Army not to do it, I was like, well, Army, if it pops up on your screen, because it'll pop up in the chat, it'll say flash goal. If it pops up and then sometimes it says flash goal, and then up here, you'll see where it'll say flash goal, where your live goal typically is situated. If your room is already activated to that level, your flash goal is probably going to be super high. And I don't know if I would necessarily do it. So I would say ignore it like you've been doing. If you've gotten them before, I'll pay attention to it. But, I mean, again, I wouldn't stress over it. Somebody else, Trisha T, do you get them? I think she was here earlier. Let me know if you do. She might have left. But if you get them for your live, do you actually turn them on? I almost feel the same way about your live. Like, I don't know if I would do it. Okay, ignore. Okay. Well, I mean, if you've been getting them, you haven't noticed them. So yeah, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it at this point. Just keep doing what you're doing, friend. Um, Let me know if that's something you're seeing, Trisha T. I don't know if she might be multitasking. Um, so when it comes to, let's see, Army, you're talking. Did you? So certain people, a few people went into your live go. Okay, you had a few people go into your live go. Your gift gallery. I'm sorry, your gift gallery. Interesting. Okay, so that's probably something else you want to start paying attention to. But again, I don't know if it's needed. I'm gonna keep that there. I forgot about it. You forgot about the gift gallery? Yeah, Mondays. Yeah, I gotta start remembering the gift gallery too. I gotta be mindful when I come in. Matter of fact, I need to turn on my sticker. Um, again, I think for you, I would focus on my live goal. I think that's probably where I would make them put the most attention to it and see what happens with adjusting that live goal a little bit. I wait until the end of my live to mention it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you could mention it. You could probably set, we were talking earlier about setting gifts from your gift gallery as your live goal. So maybe if it is the money gun or something like that, or the corgi or something else you're trying to fulfill, you could put it there. The DJ glasses again. Those are some bigger coin gifts. So you probably can have it in there. Maybe it doesn't satisfy your live goal. I mean your gift gallery because there's so many quantity that's needed by one person, but it might be a great way to see if you can get some more of your live goal met. I mean your gift gallery met. So that's when I pick what the goals is. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So your live goal here. Anybody else in the room who's new? I think Love Petals. We talked about Glow, Ermi. This is your. This is kind of essential to letting people know how they can support your live goal. And then there's also, and I need to put it here, the sticker you can set as well. So it kind of keeps you to know what you need to do in terms of your league. Let me set that there. Um, because, and here's my caveat, and this is probably more for Love Petals and Glow. I would not worry about leagues yet, okay? Especially if you're in a D league, you're still trying to get used to going live. Don't worry about it, okay? When you get to the C League, that's when you want to start paying attention to it. When you get to the high D League, like D1, D2, I would say you might want to start honing in on it a little bit more, but don't let it stress you, okay? Because this whole concept is predicated on, first of all, you going live daily. You can't you cannot work your league. You cannot pay attention to your league if you're not going to be going live daily. I'm going to say that. I say that over and over again. This is a daily focus. Okay. This is daily paying attention to. So if you're not at a daily schedule, don't worry about this. When you get to the point where you're moving up and your room is rooming and people are in your room and you're growing, then you want to pay attention to this. I would say definitely keep this top of mind. I went live yesterday and got 125 likes. Why'd you put a dollar sign? I was so excited. Did you get $125? Let me know if that's a dollar sign. Did you mean that? Let me know if that's what you meant. Is it Heja? He? Let me know. But you put a dollar sign. So did you get $125? But you put likes. I feel like I'm there. I'm probably less than 6 months, maybe more like 3. What does that mean, Christine? What you mean in terms of going live? Start online from zero. Simple steps for beginners. $7 kickstart checklist. I love that. Let's see. Um, Thank you for visiting my channel. Have a great day. 125 with the question mark. I see the dollar sign. I'm wondering if that's. I wonder what that meant. No, no, no. Being new on TikTok as far as engagement and business. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're there with trying to get going with your live and you're starting the process. Have you gone live before? Let me know, Christine. Let me know your live schedule. Because here's the deal, the leagues is based on a daily tracking of how you're performing. So right now, this clock is 5 hours left. It changes over since I'm on the East Coast. Thank you very much, Kim. Thank you for that. Um, Thank you for the follow as well, Christine. So the league is, thank you for the daily heartbeat as well. The league is based on a 24-hour clock. And for me being in the East Coast, my clock changes over at 11 p.m. Eastern. So it changes at 11 p.m. Eastern. So there's 5 hours left. And basically, what this is saying is that I'm in League B3 and I got one of those fragments. That's what that's called. It's like a piece of a diamond. So I got one fragment and I need 11.2K diamonds to get another fragment. That's the middle spot there. So I would need to pay attention to how the engagements happen in my life, how people are supporting me. And let me be clear, as you are growing, especially in the B leagues, or if you get to the A leagues, you are actually looking for your community to support and help you to maintain where you're at. and then obviously to help you grow, but not to fall back, because you could fall back if you don't get the engagement in your live stream, and you don't get the gifting that you need. You can go lower, you can drop down. So it really does predicate you to have a community. You can't pay attention to this if you don't have someone in your somebody's multiple people helping to keep you with the progress, the forward progress you're making. So when I say if you're in the D league, because it starts with D, I say don't pay attention to this yet. This is not something you want to focus on quite yet. You want to focus on your community first. Okay. Hey Lynn, I apologize if I have listened to listening, so ignore me if it's not relevant. Is it okay to just go live one time a week? Yes. However, I would say depends on what your live room is about, what your topic is about, and what you're trying to do in that one time a week. And if you're focused on growth. Now, if you're not a room that has something that people are going to instantly want to come to and get and they gravitate towards, you may not see growth initially. You may be in your room building and growing, and one day a week it's going to be harder for you to track that progress because you're not there enough to see that you're growing from week to week to week to week. And so it's just something to kind of keep it in mind. And it may be a little frustrating. You're like, oh, I show up, and I've showed up for the last 3 weeks in a month, and no one's been in my room. Well, you're not showing up enough. If you were showing up maybe 4 days a week and you did that for 3 weeks straight, then maybe you will see more people coming each time you go live. But that's harder to track if you're just doing it once a week. So I would say just kind of pay attention to what your live is about before you make a decision to say, I'm just going to show up one time a week. What does the creator offer to have? Okay, what does the creator offer to have continued supporters? Amber, it depends on your topic, what you're doing. It depends on your topic. People will come because they want to hear from you. They want to learn from you. They want to be inspired by you. It just depends on what you're doing. Your bio says single mom, new grandma, breast cancer survivor, finally love myself better. I love that. I love that. Better every day. I love that. Thank you for the follow, Amber. Yes, what Amber asked. Yes to what Amber asked. Okay, let me repeat what I would say to that. How long do you need to be in there? I work outside the home. Um, so a couple things. It depends on your topic. So you heard me talking. Ermi, are you somebody? Ermi, how are you still in the room? Let me know if you're still in the room. In the past couple of days, how long have you gone live? How many times have you gone live? I know Thanksgiving happened. Things are happening. You said yes, I'm here. How often have you gone live? In December. Now that we're in December, so we're on December 8th. Was today the first day you went live for the month of December? You said I went live yesterday. I felt like I was talking to myself, eating my lunch. That's okay. That's good. That's awesome. That's actually good. Very good. I'm gonna break that down for you, Christine. Give me 1 second. Army, let me know. Have you gone live beyond? I think so. Let me go back and check. You said, let me go check. Okay, actually, I can check. Let me check. No, you know what? I'm gonna let you check so I can get to Christina's question. Um, so here's what I would say. So Army's live is so if she's guessing she has to go check, that means that she doesn't go live daily, because she could have easily said, oh, Dr. Lisa, I done went live. I was live this weekend. I was live on Friday. I was live. Yeah, so that speaks to a person who doesn't, she's not going live daily. She's still kind of picking up her live schedule and trying to figure out things that she wants to do. I will say though, her live is based on a topic that her audience and her community is interested in. And so she's very intentional about what she's doing. She has 22K followers. She's grown quite a bit. And I'm assuming, I have to go look at your page, but I'm assuming you have significant content about what you're doing. And so she has a community that she's cultivated. I guess I would ask a little bit more in terms of how long have you had your account as well. I have 2 accounts. I probably got my plate too full. Not necessarily. Yikes, 11/26. Look at you. It's like November 26th. So she hasn't been live in almost 2 weeks. And so she went live today. And your room had, I can tell you right now what your room had, because I saw you on my screen, but I didn't get a chance to get over to your live because I didn't get a chance. Um, Let me see. Let me go here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna say it real quick. Let me see if I can get to you. I'm gonna have to search. I'm gonna tell you real quick. So I'm using her as an example, and this is not the norm, but I want to speak to your topic and your content. I kind of want to manage expectations. So, with your community, and she's been going live on again, off again. I said since 2023. That was your very first time going live. And so she has high impressions. That means how TikTok is pushing her out in the feed. She had a lot of people in her room. Um, and so, you know, yeah, your peak numbers was 276 people that sat in your room at one time. That's a peak number, and obviously that was probably highs and lows of that. My point of saying that is that she has a room that rooms. Now, you said, wow, yeah, y'all get over to her room. And if y'all get a chance, I mean, like I said, it's not her topic is for people who are interested in that type of work. That's really good. Yeah, it's great actually. And so who are interested in what she's sharing, what she's doing, and so people are in the room. The room is chatting, and she's getting a lot of engagement, a lot of impressions. But I'm so inconsistent because I I am a mentor, so I'm teaching as well. Yes, wow. Yeah, you said wow. Prince said wow. Yeah, so because of that, okay, who are we talking about? Kim said, who are we talking about? So let me pin you again, Ermi. So I say that because she comes here with her topic, her service that she's offering. So for her, it is very much aligned with how she's connecting with her viewers, future clients, people who want to engage with her topic and who want to hear from her. Okay, so again, it's based on your topic. It's based on how you deliver it. Another person, I mean, obviously, I can go to you, Kim. I mean, Kim's room does very well. People are in her room because they want to hear her message surrounding relationships, getting support and guidance, thinking about their own way of engaging in relationships. And her delivery, her connection is it's compelling. People are like, okay, let me hear what she has to say. So again, that came with her showing up. She has her clients, her service, her business that she's offering to. Um, and this is Kim Love Jones. You said, oh, okay. So it just depends on what you're doing. I don't want you guys, you said, I don't want you guys to sit there and say, well, oh, I can't do this, because you can. It's just showing up for your community, and people are going to connect with you because how you're delivering that information. First of all, you know your audience. So you know your audience is looking for the type of information you're sharing. Welcome. I sent you an invite for the agency. Don't leave. I gotta tell you more details. But yes, you're in the agency too, friend. So it just depends on what you're looking for from your community and what you're trying to deliver. Now, he said hello. Um, in order to get to that point, you gotta show up. You gotta go through the growing pains. You gotta see how your delivery is going to resonate with your audience. What I would tell you as a quick little research other people who are doing what you do. Research the rooms that are rooming. Research the people who are successful in their live stream, and see what is it about how they deliver their information. Is it that they are lighting, their sound, their ambiance that they're creating for their room, the background and stuff is like spot on? Is it that they're doing something very specific? They're teaching and learning, and people are like asking questions and able to engage. So it just depends, but you got to figure out how you want to do this. And I'm going to say this first and foremost at the beginning for everybody, for the most part, you don't turn on this app and you got a room full of people. You got to grow that. It takes time. You got to show up. You got to be consistent. And then you'll see a difference. When we talk about one a day versus coming every day, they're going to have a different trajectory on growth. That person who's coming every day, they're building, they're seeing, they're working through the kinks, they're practicing. I tell people, we got the stickers for it. Practice makes progress. Thank you very much, Charlie. But that's what it's about. It's not about you showing up and fumbling through here and then you're frustrated because nobody's in your room. It's about you showing up. You working through the kinks. You understand what you should press. You understand how you can manage doing what you do in your live stream, but also getting engagement in your live stream. Also talking to your community, seeing people's comments. So that's important. You said I had clients outside of TikTok. Yes. Let me catch up on comments a little bit too. So yeah, that's all important. So this is about you building your community, but it takes you showing up and being consistent. They just want to co-host. Who just wants to co-host, Christine? What you mean by that, friend? Who is the they wants to who are you referring to, friend? Oh, why didn't I think of that? Yes. Um, yeah, I know I would have way more people, but I'm not as consistent, hence me finding you. Get me together. Got you. I got you. Love it. Love it. Do you announce when you're going live? Yes, this is a whole business, for lack of a better word. This is about you promoting yourself. Okay. I gave the analogy the other day. If you had a brick and mortar business, and Christine, it seems like you do an online business. You have a brick and mortar business. You got to do marketing. You just can't expect foot traffic. You know, you got to make sure people know and advertise that you are there and what type of services you offer and stuff. And so you got to make sure you're promoting your live stream. You promote your live and update your goal. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. You're so sweet. Let's see. Let's see. Let me update it real quick. It's not. Okay, where is it? Where is it? It's not at the top. I can't find it. Hmm. TikTok's like, I don't like that for you no more. We're gonna move it. I don't see it. Where's it at? Okay, we'll just do the United Hearts. Okay, we'll do that one. I like that one too. I like the little microphone. I couldn't see it though. Find it though. All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. I prefer the actual work. You look gorgeous. Thank you so much, Felicia. I appreciate that, friend. I hate marketing myself. Well, let me say this. It's a couple of different ways you can do it. I just get on there and start talking now. It's like I'm talking to myself because I do that a lot. That's totally fine. Yeah, you're talking to yourself in the beginning. So the lives of the trick going in them and having them because I engage with other video and with every video. Yes. So be right back. Okay, Ermi. Not a problem. So here's what I will say. When it comes to your live stream, there's a couple different ways you can promote yourself. Hey, Nika, you want to make sure that you first of all set a live event. That's first and foremost. That means you're scheduling out your live. When you schedule a live event, you are essentially saying what time and day you're going live, and then you're putting in that it's a regular live, not a shoppable live, and then you can turn on the audience control. I've been turning it off lately. Thank you so much. I've been turning it off lately, but you could schedule it. You can turn it on if you know your live is for a more mature audience and you don't want any distractions, or not, I shouldn't say distractions, but you're not trying to, if you're trying to sell something, if you're trying to promote something that's a little bit more mature in nature, maybe you're having a sensitive topic that you're talking about, turn on the audience control. That's what I would tell you to do. Now, If you are, once you turn on the audience control, it gives you the ability to turn on where you are live on all your video content. So during that time frame, like right now, I scheduled this live event. I scheduled this. So people who are in my room, people who are engaging in my content can see that I'm live right now. There's actually a little live symbol, and then my circle around my photo is red. So they know I'm live. And then because it's red, they can actually click to come in through that video. Okay, so that's another way of advertising and promoting yourself. People can join the live because they see me on the For You feed. They might have seen a video I did recently and they're like, oh, she live right now. Let me click to come in her live. And so that's a way to advertise yourself. So a live event is important to do. Make sure you schedule a live event all the time before you go live. That red circle is all the time there, right? It's there while you're live. The red circle, I can show you. So this is my other account. I can show you real quick. It's there while you're live because what it'll do. So right now, that's me. I'm live. So if I click this circle right here, I just came into my live. You said that's how you got here today. You came across one of my videos. She's like, this girl live. Let me click. So it's a great way to advertise yourself. I didn't think about scheduling a live event. That's smart. Yeah, schedule a live event. So you want to always schedule your live. Now, okay, so I showed you here. You say, yes, I showed you here. If you just search my name. Here's another thing. If you are on my page, let me go this way. So say you search my name. You're like, okay, launch your income agency. Let me see. Launch your income. I just want to go to her page. It's also on my page. I'm glad I did. Oh, look at that, friend. I was engaging with other content and I found you. Did you really? I got your notification. Did you really? Nice. I love that. Thank you so much. You said, hey, Pharaoh Mom, how you doing? Hi there. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. And so, hey, Nika Grace. Um, good evening, everyone. How you doing? I am Yolanda Marie. So on my page, if you go to my page right now, you see that live. So you can easily come to my content. If you, let's see, if you go to, you go any of my videos, that circle's there. I'm there. Okay? That's all my videos. Any of my videos. Did I tell y'all? I'm gonna make y'all jealous real quick. I'm gonna make y'all jealous anyway. I don't care. I don't care who knows. In this video, I'm eating some chicken. I'm eating jerk chicken from Trisha T. When you engage, pressing all buttons, do I stay on for your page? Say that again. When you engage, pressing all the buttons, do I stay on for your page? For you, do you stay on the For You page? Yeah, is that what you're engaging? Yes. Nettie Net, you say what? I'm trying to go do back-to-back engagements and watching videos on the For You page. Okay, that's good because that's content you want to engage with. So yeah, that's good. You said what? What? Now I'm hungry. I told on Trisha T. I don't think I was supposed to tell y'all, but I said I don't care. I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. People that came into the room. That's right. Christine, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I follow your train of thought. You said that ain't right. That's where I'm supposed to do it right. I get confused. I'm 58. Forgive me. No, you're fine, friend. My hands are open right now. You see my plate? Trisha T, when I saw her in New York, this is the New York trip. When I saw her in New York, she slid me some chicken. I put it in my purse. Trisha T, I'm telling her, y'all don't know if she in the room. I don't know if she here right now. She like, how you telling my business? That's hilarious. My mother-in-law used to do that all the time. So Trisha T, she does cooking. She does a cooking segment. She was in New York, so I saw her. She said that's a good friend. When I saw her in New York for the marathon. You said shaking my head. She slid me some jerk chicken that she had made. So that's what happened, y'all. I just wanted to say that just so y'all knew what I was eating. I was eating her chicken. So okay, really quickly, Christine, let me get to your question. You were saying when you engage on the For You feed, I thought you were friends. We were friends. You gotta see her. You gotta see her in person. She gonna slide you a plate too. Slide you some food and some aluminum foil. um. So okay. So back to this. If you're on the For You feed, that's what you were asking. Okay. Let's see. You were asking here. You said, as I'm sitting here eating lunch meat and cheese. You said Trisha T wrong for that. Y'all said we was all there. We never knew that happened. I'm sorry. I didn't told on Trisha. That was our secret. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's what I would say for you. This is the For You feed. And so I don't know what these videos are. These are different commercials. Oh, that's my video there because this is the agency page. So the agency page is looking at my video. Live event. See that live event today at 10? That was when I was live earlier. And then it's here where I'm a red circle. So these are different. Oh, that's a cute hairstyle too. Let me go from her. So For You feed. So TikTok is saying these are videos that I could engage with. I can do all that engagement, the bottom up, commenting, liking, following the person, saving the video, doing all that stuff. And TikTok is going to say, oh, well, you watched this video, you did all that engagement, you must like this type of content. You want to see more of it. So, Christine, rather, by you doing all that engagement on those videos, first of all, I would say the For You feed is videos that TikTok is making the assumption you want to see. If it's videos you don't want to see, you may not want to do all that engagement because TikTok is thinking like, oh, well, wait a minute, I thought you liked that. So you want to be careful about that. But if it is stuff you want to see and you want to engage on your For You feed and you want to see that stuff, then definitely do the engagement. And is it okay to not engage on every? Okay, I'm just reading your comment on every single post. Is it the algorithm gonna get who you said wiggy? I love that. It is taking in that data. It's taking in that information about what you're watching and what you're doing. So this particular page for the agency, my videos show up quite a bit because I engage with coming to my live stream from that page. So you see me showing up in the For You feed all the time for my agency account. Guess who I just shared this live to? Who did you share with? Trisha? Don't tell her. She was here earlier. I figured the algorithm would think I was a bot. No, what are you doing? What would make it bot behavior? You're engaging. You're saying by you not engaging, it thinks you're a bot and you just swipe past a video? If I scroll past something that I'm not really interested in, no, no, you just not interested and you scroll past it. Now, what you did tell the algorithm is that maybe content of that type is something you're not interested in if you scroll past certain videos. So thank you so much, everybody joining the live. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for the support. So if I was scrolling past you, why you throw the corn at me? Don't do that. That was a gift, y'all. That's an inside joke. The corn is not. We make that kind of corny. We make that a bad gift. So she's mad about the chicken. Dr. Lisa, I got 2 restrictions this morning about 1:25 a.m. It says 4 points. What is it from? TikTok shop. Anything that's point related, that was a TikTok shop violation. So what did you do? It was TikTok shop related though. If I scroll past something, not okay. So when you scroll past something you're not interested in, so for example, I was going to give the example. If I scroll past, I got you. I got you. Daddy, you weren't even there. even there. Neither was Nika, now that I think about it. I could see if Kim Powell's, any of the short stuff was upset with me. They was like, how you get chicken and we didn't get chicken? Okay, because I'm not doom strolling. I guess that there's a difference. You're not doom strolling. No, you're not doom strolling. And I can see if you scroll past videos. I got you. You're so funny. Thank you, Charlie. You're so funny. I was about to say I could see if you were scrolling past the dance videos. All anything when people are sitting up there dancing and doing the little trend videos and they're doing that stuff, and you're like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Then TikTok, you're telling TikTok like, hey, I'm not really into the dance videos. I'm not into that stuff. But I am into maybe the motivational messages. Maybe I'm into the videos that are teaching me a skill set, or training videos, or the videos that are showing me something that's really, I don't know, a certain type of topic or niche that I have, the digital marketing or online products and stuff. Those videos I watch and I do that engagement. Well, TikTok's gonna stop sending you the trending dance videos. So that's essentially what will happen. So you're telling the algorithm, you're teaching the algorithm on what you want to see and what you don't want to see. Um, I'm going just to FYP. Yeah, so, and that's fine. You do want to do a balance of engaging with your followers because that's your community and looking at some of their content. You definitely want to take a look at the people who are the follower section. I'm sorry, your friends. The friends area. You want to pay attention to that. The people you're following, maybe you want to see some of their content because you're following them for a reason. So you want to see what they're teaching or learning and posting about. So yeah. So you do kind of want to pay attention to those other areas too. That'll make it easier to get a quota engagement in the day. Yeah, apparently I went on voice chat and forgot that my shoppable was attached. How long it lasts? Voice chat, you can't attach your shoppable. You can't attach it. Not that I know of. Anybody, let me know if I'm wrong on that. They'll make it easier to get the quota. Mix it up with Gigi. I don't think you could do that. Yeah, I got a whole attitude. You got a whole attitude? Don't be like that, Kim. You said I got your back, Nika. Just scroll through. Hey, thank you, Tabitha. How do you get another fragment? How do I get another fragment? From the gifts, the gifting. I had to hit that goal of 10K, 10K.5. So that's a little lofty, but that's how I would do it to get another fragment for me, from my B League, if that's what you're asking. Thank you, short stuff. See, short stuff, you're nice. Thank you for the title gifted. She wasn't here for the chicken conversation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, friend. So I do engage with the followers. Where is it that I see more comments that people, thank you so much, that people have left me on my videos? Oh, it's in your inbox. Your inbox? Um, Thank you so much. Let's see. It's in your inbox. So for example, if you're here, you click your inbox and then you'll see activity. So this is where people have engaged. So that's the activity. So go under activity, but it's in your inbox. Okay. Nika, you got filtered. Sending me that sad face. Don't even give her loyal moderator crumb. You was not even there. Short stuff wasn't here. I'm sorry. What is a chicken? we still keep talking about the chicken. I know. I'm going to start interviewing the agents and other real estate professionals. Oh, that's a good idea. I love that. For your live stream, that's a good one. I see people posting about violations. How do I avoid them? For how long the restriction lasts? So mix it up with Gigi. It sounds, I don't know what your restriction was for, but it was for that particular live. If it was a restriction, it's for that live. 4 points, you would go to your TikTok shop and you would see that violation there. So that's where it's at. Go to your TikTok shop area. If you're talking about 4 points, It has to do with something that happened in that live stream. So I'm not sure if it was a voice chat. It doesn't make sense that Shoppable was even on. So I'm not sure if it was something else. Um, Short stuff. I said one of my videos I posted, I was eating in it, and it was static image. Okay. But it could have been a static image for voice chat because voice chat doesn't have images. So it was your other live. It couldn't have been voice chat. Can't even give um so yeah, it couldn't have been your voice chat. Static images would be for a regular live. And that means that something was happening. Did you have panel boxes on a regular live? Stop it. No more about the chicken. Is that what you said? No more about the chicken. I was just telling Short Stuff what happened. Short Stuff, there's some chicken I'm eating in the video, and the chicken is jerk chicken because Trisha T passed me some chicken when I was in New York. She passed it to me. I put it in my purse. Y'all never saw me do it. I was eating it when I got back to the hotel. So, and in the video, I took pictures of myself, video of myself eating the chicken, and I posted about it. So that's what just happened. Thank you. Thank you for the guidance. I will return again. Appreciate all the advice working to implement. You're welcome, friend. Not a problem. I'm here every day at 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern. Just scanning the lives to see if Miss Sunday Dinner is live yet. I love this as a topic. Oh, I didn't know that. She said, oh, I didn't know that. You're like, take my gift back. I'm taking my hearts away. Trisha held out on the rest of us. She loved you. She just only had a little bit of chicken. That's all. Don't take it personally, y'all. So, you said, hey, how you doing, friend? Come on back in. Hold on, my video's freezing. I had to plug in my phone charger. Okay, so where was I supposed to go? Mix it up with Gigi. Your violation, do you know where to check? You would check there, 4 points. You could probably appeal it, but more than likely they won't approve it. So when you say voice chat does not have any video images. It's all audio. So what you probably did, it was with voice chat. I'm not sure what happened then. For a static image, it doesn't make sense for a voice chat. So I would say what happened is if you had panel boxes on, that was your regular live, but it wasn't a voice chat. So if you did this, let's say for example, you did this, and it was these panel boxes, and not a true voice chat. And say I turned off my camera for a second, maybe I paused my live. So let's see if I was to pause my live. So you have boxes. So you have the boxes. So it's not a voice chat. You can get a static image this way. Okay. Are y'all trying to join for real? Pals, did y'all do that on purpose? Let me know. Running is a blessing. Let me know. Did y'all trying to come up for real? Y'all so funny. He's like, let me accept. My brain keeps saying I can't post content because I take forever to make one video, and then I'm exhausted for a week. Completely get that. Are you talking to me? Pals. Pals? I mean, there are different ways to batch. Pals? I don't think she on the chat. Run is a blessing. After video, and then like scheduling them. I muted her because I don't think she was talking to us. Run is a blessing. Did you come up on purpose? I think they did this on accident, y'all. So I'm gonna let them down. I think y'all all accepted. I said I don't think they did this on purpose. Let me let them down. Let me let them down. I think they did that on accident. It's like, oh no. You said I just joined. Oh, you was coming up on purpose? Okay. Which you said I thought you was talking to us to join. Do you want to join? Let me know. I'll pull you guys back up. These request buttons are too big. So I was showing Mix It Up with Gigi. I think you had a regular chat. Now, if you had voice chat, I don't understand that. I'm just going to say I don't understand it. Now, if that happened to you, you really do need to appeal and say, I was on a voice chat and I got a static image, but voice chats don't allow for shoppable videos or shoppable a shopping cart, or it doesn't allow you to have images. So I don't understand how you could have done that. Now you could have done it if you had the boxes on for your multi-guest boxes for a regular live and you walked away and that shopping cart was on. That's how you got it. That's how I've gotten it. Because whenever I have guests up and I have my shopping cart activated, if I, for whatever reason, it does not like guests. And so that's how you got it if that happened. I'm interested in what is the Creator Network Agency? Hi, how you doing, Elle? Thank you so much for being here. Give me 1 second. Let me talk about the agency in 1 second. Let me just finish this the thought here with this conversation, and I'll circle back. Is your agency only for lives? It is only for lives. Yes. I might as well just start talking about the agency, huh? How y'all doing? Give me 1 second. So, um, let's see. Do you go live? That's the question. Yes. No, it was voice chat for sure. Then you got an appealable reason. I'm not sure how you got that. I have no clue. I have no. I don't understand how a static image can happen on a voice chat because it's not. It's audio. It's not. It's not a image on it. So I'm not sure how that happened. Hi, I'm new to this room. How you doing? Create to Elevate. Appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much for joining the live. Um, we're going to talk about that. Create to Elevate, all things creative, from content to crafts. Thank you so much for being here. Um, appeal that. Yeah, definitely appeal that. Yes, definitely. Yes. Thank you so much, Mrs. Knight, for life. Let me talk about the agency. TikTok told me that I could get more viewers with shop while you were on a voice chat. So, Yolanda, though, you can't turn it on, can you? Can you turn it doesn't make sense to be able to turn on your shopping cart. Is it for shoppable lives? Yeah, but you got to show the products. How could you turn on the shopping cart and you can't? I mean, can you pin the products in a voice chat? I thought you couldn't turn it on. Um, so yeah, I assumed it didn't work. Um, what's the Greater Network Content Network Agency? That's it's not a content. Let me talk about the agency. Let me go look. Who are we talking about? Mix It Up with Gigi was the one that said she got the violation. So Elle, stay with me. Um, so so Mix It Up with Gigi. She said she got a violation for static image on a voice chat. So I was on voice chat for sure. Yeah, she said she was on a voice chat. So I'm here. Hey Elle, how you doing, friend? So Elle, stay with me too. I was talking about the other L though. It popped up and I pressed the button and it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. No, there's no place to turn it on. Yeah. So I don't know. You definitely got an appeal. I don't understand that. So okay, so TikTok Creator Network Agency. So, TikTok Creator Network Agency. It is an agency that focuses on the live stream. For you to be eligible for this agency, you have to be a live host. You have to go live. You have to do what I'm doing. Not what I'm doing, but you have to go live. Okay. But you can do whatever you want to do. Um, Dr. Lisa, thank you so much for all the help today. Helped me so much. You're welcome, friend. Appreciate you. So you have to be a live host. It is not an agency for your content side of the house. I do know a little bit about content, but there are several people in the agency that talk about content, that focus on content. So you can definitely get guidance and support from other people in the agency or beyond. It is not a TikTok shop agency. I do have TikTok shop on this account, and on my other account, I understand how to get shop. I know how to post shoppable videos and shoppable lives. So I know about it, but I am not a TikTok shop agency. So I say that as well. But what we do is talk about the live stream experience, how you get engagement here, how do you make sure you understand all the features and benefits of the live stream, and how you build your community. So that's the focus of this. Um, Sorry about that. I had a call that came through. How long do you go live for? How long do I go live? Um, well, I go longer ish. I've been live for almost 90 minutes now. Um, However, I tell people to focus on building up, going live, and maybe going live, first of all, for the Skill Live rewards in order to maximize the benefits of getting the rewards back for your live stream. You want to go live at least 25 minutes. Okay. 30 minutes is what I usually tell people. And then you want to start going live a little longer. Maybe you go live, a total of um, maybe go live a total of an hour and then 90 minutes and then 2 hours, then 2.5 hours, then 3 hours. You're going to build it up. Okay. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. But the longer you go, that's what TikTok wants from you. The longer you go, the more you should see in terms of people coming in your live and connecting and you growing. Okay. So definitely you want to go live as long as you can. So let me know. Have you gone live before? You know it. You're in 2.5 hours. It feels like an hour. It does. You get to talking and chatting. Your room is talking. You have different people up in the boxes and engagement happening. So you'll see that it goes fast before you know it. And I know that probably seems so intimidating, but it goes quickly. In order for you to be a part of the agency, you have to have live access. I tell people now, because I just don't want you to have live access to go click it and do a quick live and you get live access. I want you actually, the whole goal of this and the whole way to get support is that you are going live. So I say go live at least your first 3 times so you get full features because you have to go live 3 times to get the multi-guest, the co-host, being able to pin comments. Those are things that you get over the course of 3 lives that you do on 3 separate days. So you want to make sure you get the full features. And then I tell people, okay, well, after you've done that, then you can come back and apply to the agency so that you can now continue to go live and get the benefit and support from the agency. So that means that you are being strategic about going live on a consistent basis where you can fit it into your schedule, that you're going to get training, you're going to get hosting strategy, you're going to get monetization strategies. You are going to be a part of our group on School. You get to attend my meeting that I do once a week over Zoom. I do one-on-ones with you. I put you in my group chat and TikTok on TikTok as well. So all that comes with my agency. Every agency does things differently, but I consider my agency for people who are looking to grow as a live host. They want the training and support, but they also may have different things that they're trying to do as part of their goals. Maybe you have a service or a product that you're offering or something else that you're doing in your live stream to drive traffic and interest to your live stream. But at the same time, you want to use TikTok because TikTok is fairly unique in terms of how it push people into your room and you're able to be seen by your target audience. So that's the main thing I'm focused on, helping people to grow your business, but also growing your live streaming presence. Before you know it, you're 2.5 hours. Yes. How can you tell if you have the full features? Create to elevate. How many times have you gone live? Hey Eugene, how you doing, friend? I'm glad you said 3 separate days. I was planning it. I was planning to short it. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So definitely get your live access. Yeah. 3 separate days. Yeah. Um, Create to elevate. Let me know. Um, you said 4. Okay. You probably have full access. Yeah. You probably have it. I am challenging myself to go live every day in December to learn my goal to learn, but my goal wasn't to do long lives. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, were you just gonna press the live button? How long was your lives gonna be? Let me know what you mean by that. um, how long did you plan on doing it? Hello, friend. Yeah, 30 minutes, an hour. An hour's good. I think it should be an hour, a minimum of an hour. If you were just saying, I'm gonna go live for 10 minutes and get off, you're not giving the algorithm any time to get to know what you're talking about and connecting and pushing people in your room. I'm not sure if all of them were over 25 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So in the first 3, if I recall correctly, and I don't think this has changed, it has to be a total of 30 minutes for the first 3. So you could do 10 minutes one day, 10 minutes the second day, 10 minutes the third day. And over the course of those 3 days, 3 separate days, you get your 30 minutes in, and then they unlock all the features. I think that's the way it used to be when I started, back in January. But somebody said it had to be 30 minutes per session. I don't know if that's true. On the very last page, when you get done with going live, it actually tells you. Oh, I have that. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if all of them were over 25 minutes. Okay, that's what you're saying. So yeah, just, I mean, if you're, so when it comes to an agency, you want an agency that's going to help you with understanding the process. Today we had some new friends in the room. We were talking about your live goal. I was explaining a gift gallery. I didn't go as far into leagues as I probably could have, but that is kind of an advanced conversation. So I don't like talking about the league stuff too much too soon if people are not ready for that yet. And especially if you're a new live host, you're not ready for this conversation yet. I'm just going to say that. That is not something you want to do. Oh, she invited me to go. I'm gonna accept her invite. Did you mean to do that? This is Love Petals Crochet. She's new to the agency and she is pressing buttons. And she invited me to co-host. So when you press that button, it popped up on my screen and it said, "Do you want to accept this co-host?" And I saw it was you. I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. So I usually do accept it for people in the agency. I normally ignore the co-host. It's 25 people in the room. Awesome. So you're not at the shop. Okay. Okay. Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah, her shop is nice. I mean, your pieces are beautiful. I was like, oh. So she gets in trouble, Nika, she gets in trouble with TikTok because TikTok is like, well, why you ain't selling? So it looks like she's pushing people off. Do you have TikTok shop? We talked about that. And we talked about making you a personal account, not business. I think that was the episode. I think you should switch to personal. Because you're not using the business side of things. You're not operating on TikTok as a business account. You don't have a seller shop. You're not doing that stuff. So if you're not doing that, so I have to admit, I've never been a seller in that way, and I hear it's kind of challenging in terms of how you set it up. So I don't know all the details about the seller side. I would say there are a few people in the agency that do have the seller account and have their shop activated, but like I said, I know it's not an easy process. Um, so it's up to you if you want to go that route. I would almost discourage it if you're not gonna like put products in it and try to move the products from the seller side of TikTok. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, that would be my recommendation. Just go ahead and just switch to personal and make it a personal account and get TikTok Shop for Creator. And then, you'll see Crochet Like a Pro. She has the creator side and she'll put crochet needles and some other pieces in her shop as a way to showcase her shop and have that on while she's doing her live stream. So she's showing her crocheting, and so her shop is always activated because she's able to share with people where they can get some of her basic um, items. So that's probably the way you should operate too, so that TikTok doesn't always think you're trying to push people off by showing your products, showing your items. Oh, yeah, there's another person who does it. Zen Zen Crochet something. I can't remember the other part of her name, but she's also in the agency. She just joined, but she's somebody who would always come to my live So she knew me and was following me. And so she just joined the agency. She's probably somebody else you should watch because her live is pretty interesting in terms of how she balances it with her shop as well as with her, and she'll showcase products too.
There was somebody I followed. I think you sent me to them, and they were doing like some storytelling or something
That's
like
her.
that.
That's her.
Okay,
She does that. The crime and crocheting. That's her. Okay.
I thought that
Yeah.
was interesting because she had a very animated, lively show.
Yeah, she does. She's quite interesting in terms of how she does her crocheting, and then she stops and battles too. So she integrates the battling into her live stream as like a commercial break. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely a different approach. In her room, she has a core followers that come there and support and stuff too. So definitely a interesting spin on crocheting, but it's pretty cool.
Okay.
And then there's another one in the agency, Urban Eye Candy. She doesn't go live as much though, but she's also a crocheter.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, well, thank you for popping up.
Well, I appreciate you.
All right. Take care, friend.
All right.
So
Bye
let
bye.
me walk you through. Let's do this real quick. You're gonna disconnect me.
Okay.
So
Go
here's what
back
you're
to
gonna
the
do.
expo.
Yep. Click the infinity rings
Hold on. Infinity rings, right?
at the very top. There's like a door with an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Click that, and it's gonna say disconnect. You're taking me off. Okay, there we go. I'm gone. All right, so there we go, friends. Thank you guys for indulging. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support and hanging out with me. So you guys saw in real time some of the support we offer to people in the agency. And so let me know if there's any questions about what we just talked about. If y'all have any questions. L, I think you're still here. You got accepted into the agency. So you got a system notification. Let me know if you're still here, friend. Does it cost to be an agency? It's a free program. I'm sorry. I should have said that like an hour ago. But yeah, it's free. Essentially, what happens, and you heard me mention the word scale live rewards. Um, scale live rewards, um, where uh, essentially TikTok, when you're engaging in live stream, TikTok is giving you a percentage of your rewards. So people who engage in your live, people TikTok gives you a percentage of the gifting and engagement that happens. You're collecting diamonds; those turn into rewards, dollars, essentially money, monetization. TikTok per live, you can make up to 40%, and then weekly missions is an additional 30%. L, stay with me, don't leave yet. So an additional 13%. So between the 40 and the 13, it's up to 53% you can make per live. Most people make about 49 because those other weekly missions require certain metrics you have to hit. So the average person is making 49% per week. TikTok takes the difference regardless. TikTok takes the difference. TikTok will then use the difference to pay agencies. They have at least 2 to 3% that they'll give agencies for supporting the live host and their agent and their agency. And so TikTok pays you, TikTok pays the agency. And so that's how it works. So it becomes a free program for you. Everything you earn through your live is based on, again, the Scale Live rewards. And hopefully you're hitting those metrics so that you can earn as much as possible. And then TikTok takes the difference to pay agencies. Okay? So that's how it works. Let me know if there's any questions about that. L, so here's what happened, friend. You got accepted. What will happen is you're going to come. Let me turn this. So you're going to go to your inbox. And in your inbox, you got a system notification. So look in your inbox under system notifications to um, to then accept the invite from the agency. And so once you accept it, I'll get a notification that says that you accepted, and then my agency page. I want you to. I'm going to put hello in here. I want you to follow this page because this page will respond to you with the next steps for you to send me your contact information. You have to fill out my contact form. It's a web page. You're going to fill that out and then you're going to submit it. And then you're going to get an email notification, email confirmation email that will have my school, SKOOL, school page where you can join that community. Okay. So that's how it works. And then You'll be invited to our weekly meetings. You'll get emails from me. All that happens by you completing that form. Okay? But let me know if there's any questions about that. And then we go from there. Okay. You said no message yet from TikTok. The system notification would have came from TikTok. Yeah, the system notification comes from TikTok. So, hey, Dr. Darrell, how you doing, friends? Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you all joining the live stream. Let me just check something real quick, Elle. So you should be, so Elle, check now, see if that worked. I sent a reminder for you to get it. So let me know if you didn't get it now. Okay. All right, friends. Let me know if there's other questions. We're starting to wind down. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate all the support. Let me know if there's any question. You got it? Okay, perfect. So if you accept it now, I'll send you the notification from the agency website to complete my contact form. You got to copy and paste the web page into our browser because TikTok doesn't allow clickable links in the inbox. So, so that's what will happen next. And then from that point on, we'll add you to the group chat. If you have any questions, we'll add you to the group chat, and you can connect with me there. Elle, what's your go live schedule? Do you go live yet? Mom, teacher, and chronic overthinker. I unpack all the things we obsess about so we don't feel alone. We even overthought this bio. Grab a seat. Let's connect. I love it. Welcome, welcome. Yes, that's awesome. You guys got some great bios. I mean, uh, people are really upping up the bio game. It's 160 characters. I love it. Hey, Nika Grace. So that's awesome. So look here. I have been on for, let me see how long I've been on. Almost 2 hours. Let me know who else is going live. And let me know if there's any other questions you guys have. Dr. Darrell, do you have any questions? Amber, do you have any more questions? Again, this is a conversation for people who are still trying to navigate this. If there's anything on the screen you guys are challenged by, let me know if there's anything I need to cover real quick. We started this live off talking about the live goal and the gift gallery. I didn't get to leagues. I'll save leagues for tomorrow. Um, but it is something you don't want to pay attention to if you are still growing. I want you to focus on getting used to going live, come up with a schedule, build your community, talk about ways people can support you and engage. No, ma'am, not now. Okay, perfect. Amber, you're not going live yet, are you? I'm going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Awesome. Who else is going live? Put that in the chat. Who's going live? What time zone, and topic? Dr. Darrell, what's your topic for tonight? Um, so put that in the chat for us as well so we know who to watch out for. Going live in 5 minutes. Vision board manifestation. Awesome, awesome. Um, People who are live now is Dr. Michelle, Praise and Designs, as well as Lisa Lives. We got Leanne. Leanne's live right now. Love Petals, we just saw her. She was live. And then Sweetie Pie's live. Love it, love it. So people are live, so definitely you want to get out and connect and engage, friends. Let me know if there's any other questions. Radiate Wellness, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to jump off shortly. Day 2 of my 12-day of Christmas challenge. Awesome. 12 days of Christmas challenge. You have guest speakers, don't you? Is that who are coming in? You have guest speakers as well. And so that's awesome. And let me know who else is live. Going live. I'm going live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Look at you. Nice. Yes, days 4, 6, and 9. You'll have people. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try my best to pop over today. So I'll try to get through a couple different lines. I'm gonna be around in these streets, trying to visit some folks. And So I'm gonna get off soon. So I can eat dinner and touch base with my son. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, I got a chance to see some of our other newbies. When I come in, I usually answer questions. So if you have questions while you're on the live stream, because sometimes when you're there, it's like, oh, I didn't know that. So I'm actually there. So TikTok AI to my free agency program, join for live rewards. I was like, who messages that? This the AI, y'all, the AI. All right, dear friends, I'm gonna pop off. Make sure you claim your points. Claim those points from the Daily Heart Me. I'll be back at Thor tomorrow. We had a lot of engagement, so I appreciate you all coming in, asking questions and engaging. Thank you for that Daily Heart Me. Um, so claim your points also. So go back in. You'll click all the way down and claim all those points. That's how you level up. And then my friends who don't have a Daily Heart Me, who don't have a Lisa, and don't have a blue box, that blue box there. Hey friends, thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that. Who don't have that, that's important. I'm going to say that because we didn't talk about that particular level of engagement. Um, but that is important for you to do and for your viewers to know how they can level up, how they can engage, how TikTok sees them as someone who is potentially a high engager. And as you engage more, as your growth in a live stream or in all these live streams, the blue boxes represents everybody's live stream you go to. As you're growing, you'll see more engagement, more views, more support for your live stream. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. All of it is connected, so I don't want you guys to miss out on the bigger picture there. But we'll talk about that next time. I'll go into engagement a little bit more, and it's going to be important for you all to post content to grow your communities. I was saying earlier, the slow approach to growing is fine. It's okay, but it does slow your growth in other areas too. Your content, your engagement in your content, engagement in your live stream, you're just on a slower path. So you got to make sure you pick up your pace a little bit. The more followers you have, the more people you could share your live out with, the more people who are engaging in your content because you're showing up in their feed. All of that is part of it. Okay, so I don't want you guys to miss out on growth. Okay, the importance of growth. All right, friends. I appreciate you all. I'm going to chat with you later. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Oh. Thank you for that. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate your support. I will see you later. Hopefully, we got some more people who subscribe to the channel. We'll see. All right. Take care. Bye bye.